Sunflowers were made by some girls from 4-H. Do you remember why? Ragazzi, why sunflowers?
It was the most important symbol carried by O.Wilde.
Yeah, he used to walk in London with a sunflower and holding a sunflower in his hand because he was quite an eccentric man. Ragazzi, ma chi era O.Wilde? Ho dimenticato di chiedere questa domanda fondamentale. Di chi era? Un pittore. Di che secolo? Del XIX. Di che paese? Ok, sappiamo almeno una cosa scritta da lui? Conosciamo un'opera scritta da lui?
Dorian Gray.
Il giornale di Dorian Gray, l'unico suo romanzo. Sì, l'ha scritto lui e poi ha scritto delle storie per i suoi bambini. Shall we start? Simona, shall we start?
L'importante è che non sei no, ma che ho fatto un vuoto di memoria.
Meno male che c'è avuto il vuoto di memoria, sei l'unica che se l'è ricordato, brava. Ok.
Hi guys, we are here today because we wanted to let you know something more about Oscar Wilde, which is a man often misunderstood because he's considered to be a dandy, a man who only enjoys drinks and excesses, but in reality he's a man who puts in his heart what he thinks about the Victorian society. A society who only cares about appearances, and beauty was what gave men a morality, and personalities were nothing. So now we are going to hear something more about his life by Fabio, who made a slideshow.
Okay, Gaia already introduced something, but I will let you know about how he was born in Dublin in 1854, or how he was a member of the Aestheticism, and he was the most important member. So he wrote many plays, such as The Portraits of eTwinners, but he wrote only one novel, The Picture of Dorian Gray, which I will show you later. He also had an homosexual affair with Lord Alfred Douglas, and he wrote also the Profundis letter to him, dedicated to his love for him. And now I will pass again the word to Gaia.
We are going to hear poems written by Priscilla and read by Raquel, and in the meantime we're going to hear a song chosen by Flaminia by Elton John.
So this poem is about eternality of time.
I write songs, I write lyrics early, and I never see them before I go in the studio.
Questo è Elton John che parla? No, può essere. Perché Elton John ha dedicato questa canzone a Oscar Wilde. C'è un lavoro di ricerca molto intenso dei ragazzi.
The eternal day. If you don't sleep, you'll clearly see your black breath drawing deep in time's endless sea, made of intermittent light. But if you dream, you have yourself deceived, that the world's over and man already reached it. Though it's just today that it started a fight.
Voglio dirvi questo, che i ragazzi hanno lavorato, questo è un piccolo laboratorio tutto eseguito in classe, in cui i ragazzi hanno elaborato quello che hanno imparato su Oscar Wilde. Siccome Oscar Wilde parla molto del tempo, dell'eternità, della bellezza, la poesia che Raquel ha letto molto bene è stata scritta da Priscilla. Tutti loro hanno scritto poesie sul tempo, la dimensione atemporale, l'eternità, la bellezza, in connessione con Oscar Wilde. Ne hanno selezionata una e quindi è nata questa piccola performance che avete appena visto.
As the girl said, one of the most important works of Oscar Wilde is The Importance of Being Earnest. And now we're going to watch a little scene played by Monica and Priscilla.
I feel bound to tell you that you're not down on my list of eligible young men, although I
got the same list of the Duchess.
Although I have the same list as the dear Duchess of Walton had. We work together, in fact. However, I am quite ready to enter your name, should your answer be what a really affectionate mother requires. Do you smoke?
Well, yes, I mostly smoke.
I am glad to hear it. A man should always have an occupation of some kind. There are far too many idle men in London as it is. How old are you?
29.
A very good age to be married at. I have always been of opinion that a man who deserves to get married should know either everything or nothing. Which do you know?
I know nothing at Brighton.
I am pleased to hear it. I do not approve of anything that tampers with natural ignorance. Ignorance is like an exotic fruit. Touch it and the bloom is gone. The whole theory of modern education is radically unsound. What is your income?
Between 7,000 a year.
In land or in investment?
Investment fee.
That is satisfactory.
Very good. We're gonna watch a little show dance made by Matilde and Riccardo. Relationship with a man called Alfred Douglas, and he put some of his feelings into one of his most important novels, which is The Picture of Dorian Gray. And now we're going to hear Claudio talk about it.
Okay, this is the most important novel, also because it's the only one. So this story talks about a painter who draws a picture about a very beautiful man. But this picture is very mysterious because it allows the man portrayed in the painting to remain young. But as the time passes, the man in the picture grows older and older, while the man who interacts with the society remains young. But in a rage, he rips the painting and he begins to wither and grow older in a very fast way, and to the point of disappearing completely.
Now there is another show number made by Giorgio and Riccardo.
So, we are here to talk to you about the theme of the double. In the ancient and in the modern too literature, we always find this theme in many places. Here, for example, we have the picture of Dorian Gray, which we already seen with Claudio, Frankenstein, and the creature, because I think you know Frankenstein was the scientist, and the creature was called the creature only. Then here we have Voldemort and Harry Potter, which were the two sides of the same person. And then we have Smeagol and Gollum. There we can find also the most famous play with the double team, which is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So here we have represented this team on our way, and there is Julia, which is been made up by Erika, our makeup artist, and Gloria, with some friends, we realized this frame, which is meant to be our representation of the double theme. So here I thought about some questions to ask you, and if you feel to answer me, you can do it. So, have you ever wear some masks in your life? And have you ever felt ashamed of what you created? Vergognarsi. Have you ever felt it was not you, but someone you were creating? And here our picture of Dorian Gray represents a man which wear a mask. So if we can say to you something, is that you have always to be yourself in your life, because like in the example, you will melt down if you are not yourself.
Aestheticism is a movement of thought of the 19th century. Those who were aesthetics share the same conception according to which art provides pleasure and beauty greater than moral teaching. So beauty, real beauty, and whether intellectual expression begins. So with the aphorism taken from the picture of Dorian Gray, Wilde wants to say that people can be beautiful if they are intelligent, and so people can be intelligent if they are beauty. So, in my opinion, people can own both of these qualities, but there are also some people that are more worried about their appearance rather than the development of their mind.
According to me, this aphorism can be perfectly applied. This is the aphorism, beauty but where beauty ends where intellectual expression begins. Yes. La bellezza, la vera bellezza, finisce dove un'espressione intellettuale inizia. Yes. Yeah, according to me, this aphorism can be perfectly applied nowadays to our society, because especially our generation is so focused onto appearance, and we, generally speaking, are always trying to transmit or to send an image which must be accepted by society. And in this way, people are more concentrated on their beauty and less on their intelligence. But there are some individuals that are able to send an image which is perfectly coherent with who they really are, and in this way they are able to develop their intelligence as well as their beauty. So this aphorism has two sides, a positive one, which consists in the application of it to us, but a negative side too, which consists in non possible application of it to us all.
Okay, I do agree with Virginia, and actually I do think that this aspect may be related to us also nowadays, as she has said. But I do think actually that we've been relating to this thing for years. Like, for example, I don't know if you know The Great Gatsby by Francisco Fitzgerald. Okay, they made a film on it also about it. And actually Daisy, that is the main protagonist, says, I hope my daughter be a fool, because this is the better way I can in this word. I do think that actually this is a real thing actually. Nowadays it has been also the best, because women, especially women, want to be seen in a way, in this way in the society, because I mean a girl is seen better if she's a fool. I don't know. This is how society was to see women, I don't think.
We are finished with the show, and now we're gonna let you know everyone who took part of the show. So the dancers are Riccardo, Matilde, and Lorgia. The choreographer is Matilde. Yes, choreographer. And then the props made by Giulia, Charlotte, Roberta, and Larissa that weren't on the stage but had part of the show.